Your cat is not just a pet sitting quietly in the corner of your home. Sometimes, your cat is watching. Watching your movements. Listening to every sound. Noticing every stranger who walks through the door. And most cat owners never realize just how much their cat is paying attention to what's happening around them. Because cats don't protect you the way dogs do. There's no loud barking. No dramatic growling. No warning sirens when someone approaches your house. A cat's way of protecting you can be quiet, subtle, and surprisingly calculated. They may position themselves near you, stare intensely at a person, suddenly become more alert, or react to sounds that you barely notice. And sometimes, what looks like normal cat behavior could actually be your cat keeping an eye on what's happening around you. Today, we're breaking down 5 things your cat may do when they feel the need to protect you. And the deeper you understand these behaviors, the more you may realize that your cat has been paying attention to you this whole time. Number 5 is the one almost nobody notices. But once you know what to look for, you may start seeing it everywhere. So watch until the end, because you might never look at your quiet little cat the same way again. Let's get into it. Thing number 1. They sleep near the exits, not near you. Here's something that confuses a lot of cat owners. You'd think if your cat loved you and wanted to protect you, it would sleep right on top of you every single night. But a lot of cats do something smarter. They sleep near doorways, near windows, near the entrance of the room. This isn't your cat rejecting you. This is your cat taking up a tactical position. In the wild, cats are both predator and prey, which means their brain is wired for threat assessment 24/7, even in a safe home. By positioning themselves near the exit points of a room, your cat is unconsciously creating a checkpoint. Anything that tries to enter has to pass your cat first. Veterinary behaviorists have long noted that cats choose sleeping spots based on visibility and control over an area, and a cat that is bonded deeply with its owner will often choose the spot that lets it monitor the most activity. So next time your cat curls up by the bedroom door instead of next to your pillow, don't take it personally. That's your cat clocking in for guard duty. Thing number 2. They position themselves between you and a perceived threat. This one gives people chills the first time they notice it. If a stranger comes into your home, if a loud noise happens, or if another animal enters the space, watch your cat closely. A cat that feels protective over you will often physically move itself between you and the source of the disturbance. It's subtle. It's not a dramatic leap in front of you like you'd see in a movie. It's usually your cat repositioning a few feet, angling its body, and locking its eyes onto whatever just walked in. Cats do this because they're reading the energy of the room before you even process what's happening. Their whiskers, their ears, and their peripheral vision are picking up micro-changes in the environment that humans simply can't detect. When your cat puts itself in that middle position, it's making a decision, consciously or not, that it is the first line of defense between you and whatever just entered its territory. Multiple cat owners have shared stories online of their cats stepping between them and an aggressive dog, an unfamiliar visitor, or even just someone raising their voice, and it's not a coincidence. It's instinct layered with loyalty. Thing number 3. They growl, hiss, or puff up at people you don't trust either. There's a reason this one gets shared so much online, because so many people have a story about it. You bring someone new into your home, a date, a new friend, a repair technician, and your cat absolutely loses it. Hissing, growling, puffed up tail, ears pinned back. And then weeks later you find out that person had bad intentions, or you just had a gut feeling about them that turned out to be true. Cats have an incredibly refined sense of smell and hearing, far beyond what humans have access to. They can pick up on elevated cortisol levels, unusual body language, inconsistent scent patterns, and vocal tone shifts that most people would completely miss in a normal conversation. Your cat isn't reading tarot cards. It's reading biology. A person who is nervous, deceptive, or aggressive often gives off subtle physiological signals, and your cat is built to detect exactly that kind of thing. So when your cat reacts negatively to someone specific, and only that person, in a home where it's normally calm and social, that reaction is data. It's your cat telling you something it can sense but you can't yet. Thing number 4. They watch you sleep instead of sleeping themselves. Cats are famous for sleeping 16 to 18 hours a day, so when your cat is wide awake and staring at you while you're sleeping, that's not random. This is one of the clearest signs of protective behavior in cats, and it's also one of the most touching once you understand it. When you're asleep, you are at your most vulnerable. You can't hear well, you can't react quickly, and your awareness of the environment drops to almost zero. Your cat knows this. A cat that trusts and bonds with its owner will often take shifts, staying alert while you're unconscious, scanning the room, listening to sounds outside, and reacting to anything unusual before you're even aware it happened. This is actually rooted in feline social behavior from their wild ancestry, where cats in a colony would take turns keeping watch while others rested. Your cat has essentially folded you into its trust circle, treating you the same way it would treat another cat it considers family. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night to find your cat sitting upright, alert, staring toward the door or the window, that's not insomnia. That's a night watch. Thing number 5. They lead you away from danger before you even notice it. This is the one almost nobody talks about, and it's the most impressive on this entire list. Some cats have been documented pulling their owner's attention towards something dangerous before the owner had any idea it existed. A gas leak. A fire starting in another room. An intruder outside a window. A venomous insect on the floor. Cats will meow persistently, paw at their owner, block a doorway, or physically pull at clothing to redirect attention. This isn't your cat being needy or annoying. This is your cat using every tool it has to communicate a threat it can sense but cannot explain in words. Cats have documented sensitivity to changes in air quality, vibration, and even barometric pressure, which is part of why so many owners report their cats acting strange right before storms, earthquakes, or emergencies. When a cat repeatedly insists on getting your attention in an unusual way, especially if it's persistent and out of character, that behavior deserves your full attention. Countless cat owners have credited their cat with literally saving their life or their family's life simply because the cat refused to let something go unnoticed. So the next time your cat sleeps by the door instead of your pillow, positions itself between you and a stranger, growls at someone you already had a bad feeling about, stays up watching you while you sleep, or won't stop bothering you about something you can't even see yet, remember this. Your cat isn't being difficult. Your cat is on duty. Cats have earned a reputation for being independent and aloof, but the truth is a lot more complicated and honestly a lot more beautiful. They protect in their own language, on their own terms, without asking for credit. If your cat has ever done one of these 5 things, tell us about it in the comments, because we know you have a story, and we want to hear it. And if this video made you look at your cat a little differently today, make sure you're subscribed, because we're breaking down more of these hidden cat behaviors every single week.